Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Today I'm going to discuss another very important topic of English literature and my favorite writer, Jeffrey Chaucer's first lecture, The Night. A night there was, and that a worthy man that for the charm that first began giving with a note left chivalry, truth and honor, freedom and courtesy. Full worthy was he in his lord's war, and yet to had given no man for, as well in Christendom as in heathenness, and ever honoured for his worthiness. At Alexandria he was, and it was one, full of charm. He had the boat begun above all the nations in Prus, in Leto had raised, and in Rus no Christman so of his degree. In Granada at the siege it had he been of early desire, and in Belmai at last was he, and exactly when they were one. And in great sea, at many a noble army had he been, at mortal battles had he been 15, and fought for faith at Premison, his thrice in the slain his foe. See, worthy knight had been also, sometime with the Lord of Palatia, against another heathen in Turkey, and evermore he had a sovereign prize, who that he was worthy was wise, and of his port as meek as a maid. He never yet no villainy said in all his life, and no man of wit. He was a very perfect gentle knight. But for to tell you of his array, his house was good, but he was not gay. Of fuskin he wore a jippon, all besmuttered with his haber gone, for he was late come from his voyage, and went on to do his pilgrimage. I will come to explanation of the stanzas later on. First of all, I tell you word meaning. The first word is befell. Befell means happen, to take place. On a day in April, Southwark near Thames in London, cabaret, the name of the public house, the inn where the pilgrims gathered, night, hospitality in 929, company, and at that Sangli fought different classes of people by adventure, by chance, fellowship, all would ride, chambers, rooms, wide, spacious, eased, given comforts. Eased means given comforts. And when at dusk, when the sun was to west, when the sun was setting, sun was जब सूरज डूब हो रहा था, every econ, each one, forward agreement, promise, there as a you device to the place that he mentioned to you, Canterbury. But before the poet proceeds, he would like to describe the pilgrims he came across at the in greater detail. Nonetheless means however, taham, and according to the reasonable, what sort of men it also added less, that in that they were just with whole will, that when he was an excellent man, distinguished for all that he possessed, flow from that that who quitting out to go out campaigning in foreign lands, chivalry, ideas of chivalry, glory in deeds of bravery and adventure. Lords was fought by his feudal overlords, worthy in his worthy worthy in his brave exploits there to over and above doing service to his feudal overlords. Ridden means travelled, and from no up to far, then I gone to more distant places. Christendom, land of Christians, heathenness, land of heathens, and worthiness meet with glory, as also excellent character. Alexandria means Alexandria, full of time. For many occasions had the board begun taken the head of the table as the most honored person in the company, as the most honored person in the company. Above all nations in Puspushia, among the Teutonic knights, Puspushia, I among the Teutonic knights who fought against the heathens of Lithuania and Russia. He's gone on expeditions, and after that, Leto, Lithuania, Russia, Christian degree status, Granada Alzir, siege attack, and then dismounted means sorry, Hebron, coat of mail made of iron, and I think there's no other specific meaning. Now, because Joseph saying in the beginning, that there was a knight and a third person who, from the time when he first wrote the book, loved knighthood, faithfulness, honor, liberty and courtesy. मतलब कि एक नाइट था उस ज़माने में जो कि इंस्टीट्यूशन ऑफ नाइटहुड को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा था. वो एक बहादुर पर्सन था, और उस वक्त से जब जब उसने बाहर सफ़र करना शुरू किया, वो नाइटहुड को पसंद करता था. और सिर्फ नाइटहुड नहीं बल्कि वफादारी, ईमानदारी, आज़ादी और इखलाक उसकी पसंदीदा खूबियाँ थी, क्वालिटीज थी. वो अपने लॉर्ड्स की जंगों में बहुत बहादुर था. एंड एट कंपेयरिंग नो मन फर्दर, और उसने बहुत दूर दूर तक जंगें लड़ी थी. क्रिश्चियंस की लैंड में भी और हीदन्स की लैंड में भी. एंड वाज ऑनर्ड फॉर हिज ब्रेवरी, और हमेशा उसको उसकी बहादुरी की वजह से एजाज़ मिलता था. वो अलेक्जेंड्रिया में था जब उसको फतह हासिल हुई. बहुत दफ़ा वो पर्शिया में था. ये हेडेड द बोर्ड, उसने कंपेन को पर्शिया में लीड किया था. प्रेसिडेंट्स ऑफ अदर नेशन, यानी कि दूसरी कौमों के मुकाबले में. ये जॉइंट एक्सपीडिशंस इन लिथुआनिया एंड रशिया, उसने लिथुआनिया और रशिया में भी एक्सपीडिशंस को ज्वाइन किया था. नो क्रिश्चियन मैन ऑफ हिज डिग्री ऑफनर, he had been at Grenada at the siege of Algiers. लेकिन जब अल्जीर को ग्रेनाडा में घेरा गया तो वो वहाँ पर भी मौजूद था. उसने बेन मैरिंग का सफ़र भी किया था. He was at Lies and in Acalia when they were won, and was often at the revel of the troops in the Levant. He had been in 15 mortal battles and thrice fought for our faith in Freemason, and ever slain his foe. And this same brave knight had been also long before the Lord of Palatia against the heathen host in Turkey, and evermore he is supremely known. And though that he was valorous, he was wise, and as gentle as a maid of his being. In all his life, he has never yet spoken discourteously to any kind of person. What means that he was not only brave, he had not only taken part in various battles, but he was also as black as a maid, and he was truly a perfect gentle knight. And now Chaucer comes to his equipment. His horses was good, but he was not gaily clad. He wore a jerkin of fustian, all besparted by his coat of mail. He wore a jerkin of fustian. Fustian एक कोल स्टैंडर्ड ऑफ फैब्रिक, यानी कि सख्त और खुरदरा रेशम का बना हुआ कपड़ा, उसको हम बोलते हैं fustian. It was truly a perfect gentle knight. He had just returned from his travels. वो अपनी अभी जंगों से ताज़ा ट्रैवल से ताज़ा वापस आया था, और वो सफ़र पे जा रहा था. अब ये तो चोसर का नुक्ता नज़र. That's the point of view of Geoffrey Chaucer about the night. There are so many questions there, which I will explain in my next video. But at the moment, I was reading a book the other day, and that book is by Ty Jones, Chaucer's Night, The Mercenary. That's the name of the book, and if you people want to read that, you can get it from the market and read that in a comprehensive manner. Now, what Daniel Bank and Terry Jones write in the article, the knight is of course the proper character to head the series of descriptions. Socially, he stands highest among the pilgrims. Morally, he presents the high ideal of Christian chivalry. यानी कि नाइट तैयारियों के सिलसिले वगैरह के बढ़ाने में अनमाई फराहम करने मुनासिब किरदार है. माहिरती तौर पर वो हजाज के दरमियान सबसे आला मुकाम रखता है और इखलाकी तौर पर वो क्रिश्चियन शिवाली की नुमाइंदगी करता है. ये कहता है डेनियल बैंक अपने आर्टिकल में. नो डिस्कस ऑफ शिवाली until 1093 with the with the assembly of first crusade. यानी कि 1093 तक 1093 में जब पहले इस्लामी जंग का इज्तिमा हुआ था, उस वक्त तक शिवाली का कोई वजूद नहीं था. ये शिवाली की हिस्ट्री है. Pope Urban II fought the Christian idol from the cross and the sword. Pope Urban II ने क्रॉस और sword से क्रिश्चियन आइडियल बनाया था. ठीक है. फौज मीन्स आग में तपाकर और हथौड़ा मारकर बनाना. Urban addresses he included wise, provident, temperate, learned, peacemaking, truth-seeking, pious, just, equitable, pure. Few would achieve such perfection, but he gave the poise for a standard far. That's what Bowden said in page number 45 and page number 46. The knight became champion of church, and by the 14th century, armies of knights were as prolific as guilds. The orders varied only in the excrescence of their code, and were all basically bound by the same code of behavior set by Urban II. Simply, the mission of the knight was to serve as the righteous and implacable enemy of the unfidel, the compassionate protectors of the weak and oppressed, the defender of all of right and justice. Bowden 45. नंबर 1, नाइट 14वीं सदी में चर्च का चैंपियन बन गया. नाइट रूट की तरतीब इतनी काबिल अमल है जैसा कि इस पेशे के लोग हों. नेक्स्ट वो क्या क्या है जी कि Chaucer's idea describes the knight as he said in evermore the 7 price से लेकर from his wide line number 66 to 77. Mauriel Bowden in a commentary on the general pole arc with the creativity point soaks, it is very much the credit of the knight that he is not overgrasped nor too gay, for according to the Sermon literature, the 14th century upper classes are continually censured for this sinful costly array of clothing. 50. And if we come to the next point, compromise between the traditional views and the challenges regarding the outline of the ideal knight. That's whether we said when to Alexandria he was in the cell when the one noble army had the line of 51 to 60. Chaucer describes the knight. Challenges of the tradition interpretation. These lines became the knight as a cold-blooded professional whose involvement in brutal fightings contrasts his perfect courtesy and honor. Whether between you leading the charge of the interpretation is leading the charge of this interpretation is historian Ty Jones. In Chaucer's Night, the project medieval mercenary asks motive behind Chaucer including these lines. Jones, however, asserts that by describing the tale with a historical rather than a literal interpretation, the knight is revealed nothing more than a mercenary. In this context, both the Nike and the skill become social satires, condemning the decay and chivalry of Chaucer's time. Physical beauty, what is the physical beauty of the knight? No belt, no shield, no manorial skirts are described about the knight. That's what John says. Medieval religion was too irrational, medieval warfare too cruel. That's what Bowden says on page number 45. Scholars are challenge the knight's virtue-based charismatic judging in the terms of modern pacifist humanitarianism, post-Christian ideals not shared by Chaucer. That's what Brewer says on page number 67. Of according to Bowden, Chaucer modern descriptions of Warwick Coven, who wrote a description of his spiritual knight. In England, these bands of the mercenaries were known as the Free Companies and were scarce during Chaucer's age. John's arguments present cultural background and knight's unexplained wealth pose great threats to traditional interpretations. Knight was amongst the class of the paid killers, hiding behind the blackmailer for romance literature and noble birthright. Excellent line. I have described 18 more points, 18 more interpretations from Michael Bowden, from Terry Jones, Daniel Bank regarding the Chaucer's Knight. So, and this question has been asked throughout the centuries, and it has been vehemently discussed among the scholars and the critics right from the right from the 14th century up till the 21st century, that how should the reader consider Joseph's portrayal of the knight as very exclusive? Why did Joseph make choice of knight as being the first character? Why? Why not Squire? Why not Prius? I think that's all for my video, and I hope that you people would like it. If you have any question, if you have any comments, you can put them down. If you have any suggestions to improve that, and if you people would like to further add my knowledge, I would welcome that, and I would welcome positive criticism from you people. And if anyone else has any other book describing Joseph's Knight, I request you people to send me the name of the book. And thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.